got damage to that front wing, and there's multiple cars off. And this is a crazy start in the first lap. And there's more cars off as the Renault goes off into the chicane. And there's more contact as there's side-by-side moment. And the burning flame gets pushed out onto the off the track. And the Renault's been half spun, sort of. And he's past burning flame. What a wild start we're having in Abu Dhabi. Down the straight we go. And the Mercedes blast past both cars as he's going, trying to go side by side, trying to go around the outside of the Renault now. And I think that he will as Jade tries Ferrari as there's contact and between the Renault and Racing Point as there's contact and down in the hairpin. And there's more contact and there's two cars around in the Racing Point. And Alfa Romeo are spun around into the hairpin. And this is a crazy restart as the McLaren hits the Ferrari, trying to go for an overtake. We right on board with the Ferrari, closing up to Samuel. Alfie closing up to Samuel. Samuel getting all over on the curbs, and he's spun around and he's hit the barrier. And that's a huge crash. And that means that you're going through the hairpin now. Oh, he gets tapped in the rear by the Ferrari, and Alfie pushes him round. And Melvin, the world championship in Season 1, has been spun around, and he's hit the barrier after contact with Alfie. We run on board with the Ferrari, trying to go around the outside, and he dances around the outside of the Racing Point of Nick. And that's a great overtake for Alfie. Oh, no, the Racing Point's got spun around and spun out, and that's Nick, and he's spun around just coming into the chicane, and he spun around again coming out of the exit of the hairpin, and he's hit the barrier as well for good measure. He hits that polystyrene, no, not the polystyrene, the Tech Pro barriers, and he's spun around yet again. And what's going on with Nick at the moment as he's spinning galore, and he can't seem to get traction on those medium compact tires as he's still losing the rear end in first gear and second gear, and he's trying to slow, but he's spun around and he's across the grass now. And he's dropping like a sack of bricks. He's down to 10th place. If the race finished like this, he would only get 1 point towards the championship. So that really won't help him as he's still struggling to get back onto the circuit in a straight line as he spins yet again. And across the grass he goes. And he's still dropping time. And he's down to 10th place at the moment in the Racing Point. And he's probably just going to try to slow down and try to just get traction as he's really spinning it round in through the braking zone, and he's gone off and he's hit the barrier. And I think that might have been on purpose just to try to end his misery because he's down in 11th place at the moment. Nick has hit the barrier once more, and I don't understand what's going on at the moment with his car or with his tires, but he's really losing the rear end, and that might have been on purpose to try to just end his misery as he's still spinning it round. As we have yellow flags, but that's for Nick as he's bouncing over the curves and finally rejoining the track as his teammate flies past him. As Nick is just absolutely struggling, but he's finally got it in a straight line, and I think that he's finally back to racing speed, and hopefully doesn't have too much marbles on his tires, or else he won't be able to stop for the next corner, and he understeers straight out the track, and almost in unison with what I said, he goes straight out the track, and he's back in front of his teammate, but by completely going across the track, he gains a 10-second time penalty. Oh, and across the track, and he's hit the barrier, and that's a huge crash for Nick, and I think that was on purpose.